Hey, y'all, we're going live at like a minute early. There was just a trade that went down. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm going to go ahead and tweet out the link to the stream real quick, which I closed. So I should go ahead and do that. Make sure, did it send out a notification that I went live? Let me check. Yes, it did. Cool. How y'all doing? How's it going? I figured I'd go ahead and go live. I want to live stream more. I just never know what to live stream for. But I figured the All-Star Reserve announcements was something we could talk about. And hey, we got a trade like right before it. So y'all can get my live reactions to the deal. So let's see though. Let me go ahead and tweet out this. Where is this stream? Why can I not find my own stream? Live, here we go. Copy link. Let me know what y'all think about the deal. What trade? Steven Adams getting traded to the Houston Rockets. I can actually pull it up for y'all real quick. I can share my screen. So let me pull that up. Involving two Thunder legends, actually. So shout out to them. But let's see. Why am I forgetting a new StreamYard right now? Problem child Thunder up. Exactly. You get it. You get it. Okay. So it's Grizzlies trading Steven Adams to the Rockets for Victor Oladipo and 3 second-round picks. Not the biggest deal in the world, but, you know, the Rockets get a big, of course, he's out for the season. So there's that. But it seems like they're probably just looking for a backup big for next season. He's under contract and, you know, gives him some help. Two Thunder legends involved, Steven Adams and Victor Oladipo for the Grizzlies. This is a bit interesting. I don't know who plays center for the Grizzlies next season. I don't know what the play is there because they don't have another guy that's super reliable. And Adams was really big for what they do. So I don't know. It's interesting. Again, I don't really know what the game plan is with that. So yeah, Ethan, we do need a big. We do need a big over here in OKC. Okay. So that's the trade that went down. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I like it for the Rockets. I'm guessing this is one of a number of deals we're going to see from Memphis, because now they don't really have a center for next season, even though he's out right now. So I don't know. But yeah, All-Star Reserve announcements are tonight. They're happening or start in 14 minutes on TNT. I saw someone put in chat asking if I was going to show y'all the stream. I can't. If I show y'all TNT, I'm going to get copyrighted and my channel is going to get destroyed. So I can't do that, but I'll definitely keep y'all updated as it goes on. And again, it's on TNT if you want to watch it live. Let me tweet out this link. I went to the the trade and got rid of the link. Hold up. Let's see here. Where is... Okay. Let's see. Live now for All-Star Reserves. Maybe we get another deal going down on this stream. That'd be fun. Okay, now where is the thumbnail for that? Boom. Reaction. Okay. All right, tweets up. We're good. What do you think about this LeBron stuff? I don't know if any of y'all have seen this stuff. Let's go and talk about that next, because some of y'all may have been seeing a bunch of people tweeting about LeBron. Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick here on StreamYard. I hope we get Daniel Gafford. Him and Chet would be fire. Gafford's interesting. Gafford's one of the bigs I like. I've seen a lot of people say the Thunder should go out and get like Andre Drummond. I hate that. I got to be honest. Drummond rebounds, not going to do much else for us. I don't really like the Drummond pickup. Okay, so let's do it like this, and let's present to y'all this. So I don't know if y'all have seen the LeBron stuff, but this guy, Dave Pingalore, who I have never heard of in my entire life, is saying that the Rockets are looking to trade LeBron James. I don't know how reliable this guy is, but apparently he's gotten some stuff right in the past. Like there was the Kawhi Leonard LeBron stuff. Apparently he called like LeBron going back to Cleveland 2 years before it happened. So I don't know. Maybe he's got some sources. There's a 99% chance that this means absolutely nothing. But you know me, I've got to push my agendas. And so I'm doing exactly that. You know, tweeting about LeBron James going to OKC. It's just interesting. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying it's going to happen, that LeBron's going to be dealt, but it's interesting. DeAndre saying Wendell Carter Jr. and Herb Jones should be our target. Can I put y'all's comments on here too? Yes, I can. Look at me. I'm learning how to stream. I would love Herb Jones and Wendell Carter here. Those are two of my favorite guys out there to go and pick up. Can we watch on League Pass? Reese? I don't think so. I think it's just TNT. Why do you hate on the Timberwolves constantly? I don't think I do. I really like the Timberwolves. I don't think I hate on the Timberwolves. There was that one video, the hot takes video, which I called it the Timberwolves are frauds because that was the take I was featuring. And a lot of people just took that without watching the video that I hate the Timberwolves. I actually really like the Timberwolves. Like I'm genuinely a fan of what they're doing over there. I know there seems to be a little bit of a rivalry developing between like Ant and SGA or like Thunder and Timberwolves fans. I'm not really into that. Like if something happens in the playoffs, maybe there's more of a rivalry, but I don't know. Not right now. Thoughts on the Nuggets Thunder game yesterday? It was an ugly game. It was hideous. But a win's a win. I'll take it. Best YouTuber out there. Keep doing your thing, Cone. Go Thunder. Thank you, Samuel. I appreciate it. I was just starting beef. Don't worry. Hey, Max, I appreciate that. You know what? Feel free. Feel free. Thoughts on the 65 game rule? I don't like it. With the MVP stuff, I kind of get it. I mean, MVPs don't really win the award anyways if they play less than 65 games. So I don't like it, but it's not the end of the world. What I really don't like it for is All NBA. I think that's lame. The fact that Tyrese Halliburton is probably going to miss All NBA because he's not going to play 65 games, and it led to him probably rushing himself back from injury, that kind of sucks. So 80 better get named an All-Star. Kane, he's going to get named. Can you stop calling every team scary, Fitta? Teams are scary. What can I say? Also, it's just scary is a word the YouTube algorithm really likes. For some reason, scary is a word that the algorithm really likes. Can you say Ant is a free throw merchant so I can clip it out of context? I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want the wrath of Timberwolves fans. Timberwolves fans are kind of crazy, which I've learned recently. Biggest disappointment in the West. Biggest disappointment is the Lakers to me. I thought the Lakers were going to be championship contenders. Apparently, they're not. At least not right now. He just said it, though. Hey, but I think I had the context around it enough that it couldn't be taken out of context. We'll see. We'll see. Didn't you just say it? Old May, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let me cook. What is your favorite random player who only had one or two good games in their career? Not one or two good games. I'm just going to say random players I like a lot. Because these guys had like more than one or two random games in their career. Corey Brewer, for some reason, big Corey Brewer guy. I can't tell you why. I really liked him in the Thunder. When I would play 2K, I think it was 2K15, me and my friends would play the team up game mode where like we would have two or three of us on one team and two or three of us on the other squad. And I really liked playing shooting guard for the Rockets, but I take out Harden immediately and put in Corey Brewer and just cook. Same thing with Nemanja Bjelica. I loved getting to the Kings and playing Nemanja Bjelica on that game. I cannot explain why, but those two guys cooked in 2K. So I like those two a lot. Have I missed any All-Stars? No, it doesn't start for 8 more minutes. And then, you know, we'll have to wait because they're going to do all the other stuff around it. So we'll have to wait a little bit. Yogi Ferrell, my beloved. Shout Yogi Ferrell. Shout Yogi Ferrell. Favorite team in the East? Probably the Sixers, I would have to say, just because my brother's a Sixers fan, which, by the way, we're recording a podcast episode right after this, which is going to be fun. We're going to do like a trade deadline preview type thing, you know, reacting to the All-Star reserves. I guess now the whole Steven Adams trade that just went down. So we're going to be doing that stuff, which is cool. But my brother's a Sixers fan, so I watch a lot of Sixers games. They're probably my favorite team out in the Eastern Conference, I would say. What up, Cone? Thunder up? Not much, David. What's up with you? How do you feel about the fit of Josh Giddey on the Thunder? It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I think he'll be traded sooner than later, which should be done for other reasons as well, but I don't think it really works long term. Does Rudy or Cat get All-Star? I think maybe, Spicy. I think maybe. We'll see. There's a shot. Do I think Powell's going to be an All-Star? I do. I do, edits. But yeah, feel free to keep dropping some questions. Do I play basketball? Yeah, I go hoop, especially when it's warm, like up here in New York City right now, which is where I live at the moment. I go hoop like 4 or 5 days a week at this outdoor court nearby. And I've recently I finally found an indoor court. Like, it's so hard to find somewhere to play indoors here in New York City. So eventually I finally found somewhere. I stream, not often, Captain Teague. I want to stream more. I like streaming a lot. I just don't really know what to stream necessarily. Like, I just don't really know what to talk about. Like with this, you know, reacting to the All-Star stuff, I'm able to do that because it's something like breaking news type stuff. I might do one for the trade deadline. I've done that in the past, so maybe we could do something like that. But yeah. How is New York to live in? Really expensive, and it's way colder than I'm used to. See, I grew up like by a beach. I'm not used to this cold. It is brutal. I can't do it. I'm probably moving at some point here soon, so. Jada and Chet confirmed All-Stars per Woj and Shams and everyone else. I would love that. When are they releasing the reserves? 6 minutes. It's going to start, and then we'll have to see. Because they like to do a bunch of stuff like, leading up to it, doing some preview type stuff. We'll see. Thunder playoff expectations, nothing too crazy. Like, I'd love to a first-run series win. It's probably my expectation at this point, but we're a really young team. Even if we lose, it's not the end of the world. I saw someone earlier ask if I hooped with Rusty. I think that was spicy. I have, and we played a 1v1, and I don't think he scored once, and he deleted the footage. We had footage. I was going to upload it on YouTube. He would not let it see the light of day. So if you want to see that footage, blame him. He deleted it. I asked him for it like 3 different times. He's like, "Oh, I'll get it to you," and then he's like, "I deleted it." So he might have gotten a bucket. He may have gotten a bucket. But shout Mike, that's my guy. After they announce it, will you tell us your snubs? Absolutely. I got you. I need to see this. I wanted to watch the footage, but it's gone, unfortunately. It's gone. I think Booker making it also your Twitter account is fire. Appreciate it. Yeah, Booker's definitely going to make it for sure. He has to. Like, the fact that he just won Player of the Month, I think is a pretty good sign that Booker's going to end up making it. Prime OKC Kevin Durant or current Shea, I have to go with Prime OKC KD because, I mean, he won MVP and he's like a 7-footer scoring from everywhere. Where is this getting announced? Nicholas, it's going to be on TNT. It's going to be on TNT. Where does it come out on? It's TNT, and then, the Twitter accounts will tweet out and stuff too. Are the Rockets contenders with this trade? Nah, they're not. That'd be cool, though. Not fair. Luke had better stats than Booker. Yeah, well, the thing is, the team record, they play that into the Player of the Month thing, and the Mavericks, I think, went right around 500, while the Suns won a lot, so that kind of evened it out. Luke had great stats, but, will I show the coverage? Retro, I would love to, but I physically cannot. If I do, then I'm going to get copyrighted to all hell, and the channel will be gone. So I can't show it. But I will, like, as they're announced, I'll let y'all know. And again, if you want to follow along, you can watch on TNT. Zay, I'm a big fan. Cone, you and TTW are goats. Appreciate that. The Through the Wire guys are awesome. Those are my guys. I appreciate them. Who do you think is making out of the West and the East? Right now, if I had to pick, I go Celtics in the Eastern Conference. In the Western Conference, I still want to lean the Nuggets because they're the current, reigning champions. But, hey, the Clippers are ridiculous right now. The Clippers are really, really good. Yo, what's good, Cone? I know you live stream. How you been? I've been good, People's Mix. I appreciate that. I don't typically live stream, but again, I want to do it more. If y'all have any suggestions for things I can live stream during, then let me know. I just don't really ever know what to necessarily live stream. So it's tough. Can you open your eyes more so we can watch through your reflection? I don't know if my eyes are going to open that big. I could try if you want, but I don't know how I would keep up with the league without this, man. Jake, I appreciate it. I'm here to give y'all as much content as you want. I try to upload every day. The past few days, I've been struggling to think of even content to make. Y'all showed a lot of, numbers on the board now. But yes, but yeah, I try to think of content every single day. It's been rough the past few days. I'm really excited for the deadline to show up because there will be more content to talk about. I have done stuff with playback before, Ethan. I have. And I want to do it more as we get to I can try to put the audio, but I think if I do the audio, it also gives copyright stuff. So I don't even know if I can. I don't know really how it works, if I'm being honest. But where was I even at? The ADHD is struck. What was I talking about before? Playback stuff. I might do some more playback stuff as we get more into the season. I might do that. Your content is so good, bro. I appreciate it, Rafik. I appreciate that. Will they do West or East first? I don't know. Put in some sunglasses. The only thing I've got are like blue light glasses over here, and they're kind of huge on my head. So it's kind of tough. Should OKC make a trade, Jake? Yeah. If we're going to make a deal, I don't think it's going to be anything big, but I would not mind at all doing some, Nick Claxton's a guy I would love. If he's available, go after Nick Claxton. I watched one of their episodes and they mentioned you. I was surprised. Yeah, Dakota. Me and the numbers on the board guys are pretty close. They're awesome. I talk a good bit with Kenny, and then a little bit here and there with like P and the other guys. We need to see the blue light glasses. I can show them. I'm not going to put them on because, again, they look huge on my head. But, like, these are them. And, like, you can see they're big. They're really big. Shout family got them for me for Christmas. But they're large. So I'm not putting them on. That was the best you're going to get. That's the best you're going to get. Good job with the content. Thank you, Retro. Appreciate that. What's up, Cone? What are your thoughts on the Raptors? Much love from Canada. Appreciate that, Zane. Thoughts on the Raptors? I like the trades. I like the trades that they've made. Just put them on? Absolutely not. I won't do it. But I like the trades that the Raptors have made. Hi from Turkey or worldwide. I appreciate that. It's always crazy to me when I hear from people that they're like watching across the world. It legitimately blows my mind. Big fan of Cam Thomas. Big fan. It's 7. Yeah, it's 7. For some reason, TNT is not giving me what I'm looking for. Okay, here we are. Okay, I just pulled up TNT. Like I've said a couple of times, I cannot show you the like footage of what they're doing on TNT because I will get copyrighted immediately. But I'll keep you posted. The second they announce a reserve, any names, I'll let you know. Like I'll let you know exactly what's going on. So I got you. Oh, there's the audio a little bit. Cam Whitmore video when? I kind of do want to make like an underrated rookies video. Talk about like a Cam Whitmore or Brandon Miller or something like that. Because those two guys have been sick. Favorite player in the league is Shea Sade. That's my favorite player. Does Jordan McLaughlin make it? I think he might be a snub, unfortunately. He may be a snub. My dad works for TNT. He said you're good. Okay, I'll take your word for it, for sure. Also, wait, what y'all think of Tyrese? Did y'all see Tyrese Halliburton's fit? Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Because we need to talk about this. I need to know y'all's opinions. Hold up. Okay. Let me share this with y'all real quick. All right, the All-Star Reserve announcements are about to start, but first, real quick, as they're starting to get ready to do this, what do y'all think about this fit? What is y'all's opinion on Tyrese's fit? What do we think? I've been seeing a lot of Inspector Gadget comments from people online. Yeah, a lot of Inspector Gadget. Okay. It ain't even bad. I don't think it's that bad. The color of the coat it's a little bit off. He's dressed like a water fountain. That's crazy. Okay, they brought out the briefcase. It does kind of look photoshopped. It kind of does. Dresses like an hourglass. Y'all are crazy. Y'all got chill on Tyrese. Chill out on him. Chill out. Would I like to be a sideline reporter? Yeah, Lloyd. I think that'd be fun. That'd be cool. He needed a hat, maybe. So they just pulled up on TNT. They're right now talking at the moment. They got the briefcase that has the reserves in it. Again, I cannot show y'all the actual footage. It's on TNT if you want to see it, or I'm sure there's other places you can find it too. But if I show it, I'll get destroyed in copyright. So I can't do that, but I'll give you my live reactions. And the second names are announced, I'll let y'all know. He looked photoshopped into the outfit. He kind of does. It kind of does look photoshopped. All right, they're starting. They're starting off the reserves. I don't know what conference they're going to start with. Yeah, Curry's going to be reserved, Mariana, I'm sure. Got 400 live viewers. Yeah, I appreciate y'all showing out. I decided to do this like 15 minutes before I went live, and y'all showed out. Appreciate y'all. Like, for real. That's crazy. All right. Okay. First All-Star Reserve is coming up. I don't know which conference this is. Okay, this is West Reserves first. And also, there's a fly flying around, so if you see that, I apologize. Kawhi Leonard is the first All-Star. That makes sense. I would have been shocked if Kawhi wasn't on here. So, Kawhi is the first guy. Do I think Wemby gets into the game? I don't, Swish. I don't. It's just stacked. Kawhi is a good pick. Kawhi had to be on here. He's playing like one of the best players in the world right now. Eat the fly? I'm not eating the fly. I will not do that. Shout out to the board man. Board man gets paid. All right, number 2 is coming up here. I have an idea of some names. I should have given you all my All-Star reserves before I went into this, but Anthony Davis is the second one. No surprise there. No surprise. Kawhi, Anthony Davis. Love you, Cone. Go Thunder. Go Thunder, Tyler. Appreciate you. So Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard makes a lot of sense. Those two guys were going to be on there. AD's playing like a depoy guy. Kawhi Leonard is playing like one of the best players in the world. The Clippers are the best team in the league right now. Yeah, visual. At the end, I'll give you my All-Star reserves and let you know who I would have had at different spots. All right, third guy up, coming from Kenny Smith. Devin Booker. Okay. Devin Booker had to be on there. I was a little bit worried because someone's probably going to get snubbed at the guard position, but Book's the next guy. So Kawhi, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker are the first 3. Jake, no surprises yet. Everything's going the way we probably thought it would. Not surprised. Shout out to D-Book. D-Book has been on fire. Book definitely does deserve it. Book he's putting up like 30 points per game this month. From the Wolves, Anthony Edwards. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to be Ant, Cat, Gobert. Ant deserves to be on here for sure. Still no surprises. This is probably just about how I would have picked the All-Star reserve, so I'm not surprised. Ant, Booker, Kawhi, AD. So there's one more front court guy and then the 2 wild card spots. Do I think Fox makes it? Swish, he should. But one of Fox or Sabonis probably aren't going to make it, and that sucks because they're both really good. Oh, Shaq didn't even open the envelope as saying that it's Steph Curry. It's probably going to be Steph Curry. It's Steph Curry. Steph Curry's the next reserve. He's on there. So we have 1 left or 2 left, right? 2 left. Yes, Aaron, people got announced. We have Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, and Steph Curry. That's 5 people. We've got 2 left. 2 left. And after they do the Western Conference reserves, they'll probably go over to Eastern Conference. Paul George is also on there. Not super surprised. So far, this is going exactly how I picked my reserves. So I'm not surprised. The question is, who's the last guy? Is it like a Sabonis? Is it Şengün? Is it Fox? Is it a number of other players that I'm blanking on at the moment? Cat, Gobert. Fox could still be on here because they still have 1 wild card left. Chet's not going to be on there, unfortunately. We've got 1 more reserve. 1 more reserve, and then I'll go ahead and we'll talk about all of them. 1 reserve left. I think it's Fox. Fox would be my pick here, I think. I think Fox is my guy. Yeah, everyone does feel like a snub at 100%. This year is crazy in the West. Karl Anthony Towns. So no Sacramento Kings is kind of crazy to me. Can you just put up a notepad or word? Honestly, I could do that. No Fox feels kind of wild. No Fox? Really? Let me see if someone tweeted out a graphic yet. No Sacramento Kings is kind of crazy. Okay, we got the Shams tweet. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Okay. These are the Western Conference reserves. This is what we've got. What are your thoughts? No Kings is kind of crazy. No Fox, if you ask me, is kind of wild. That's kind of wild. And B towards meniscus, holy. Where did y'all see that? Oh my God, that sucks. That's awful. We'll talk about that in a moment. No Fox or Sabonis is crazy. Like no Kings. I understand getting 2 Wolves. I get it. They're the 1 seed, but at the same time, that's crazy. What's the recovery time for a torn meniscus again? Is that the rest of the season? Is that the rest of the season? No Kings is crazy. Free De'Aaron Fox. Not a single King is wild. Yeah, it feels like Embiid's probably going to miss a majority of the rest of the season. Man, that sucks. How do I? Whoa, that is way too big on me. I'm going to zoom in on this. Hold up. There we go. The Embiid news is fake. I don't think it's fake. It's from Shams. I don't think it's fake. That sucks. Shout out to Embiid. I hope everything's good and that he's able to come back. He's having one of the best seasons I've ever seen. But yeah, so here are the All-Star reserves for the Western Conference. Biggest snub to me is De'Aaron Fox. That's my biggest snub. I had him. I had Domantas Sabonis as possibilities. My reserve list looked exactly like this, but instead of Cat, it was De'Aaron Fox. That's what I had. So I'm not surprised they get 2, but I am kind of surprised. Yeah, this is it for the Western Conference ice cold. And then, of course, there's the starters as well. Shea, Luka, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Nikola Jokic. Those are the All-Stars in the West. This is why it should be 10 reserves. Miles, I agree. I think they should expand the All-Star roster for sure. Biggest snub is Şengün Bros, the Turkish baller. I would have liked to see Şengün. I would have liked to see it. The Western Conference is really tough. There were going to be some crazy snubs. De'Aaron Fox is putting up, let me bring up De'Aaron Fox's stats. 27 points, 4.1 boards, and 5.5 assists, 1.6 steals on a team that's right now a top 5 seed. That's crazy. No, they have not done East reserves yet, Wham. They have not. No Fox is rough. That sucks. Man, poor De'Aaron Fox. No Pelicans either. I didn't think they were going to get anybody, but that's just another team towards the top that didn't get any. So, are any of those West All-Stars injured right now? No, they're not. These guys are all healthy. That might change. I mean, some guys might just sit out, but I guess Anthony Davis is dealing with something at the moment, and LeBron is kind of a little bit. But yeah, these are your West All-Stars. Did someone put out a tweet with like the whole team on it so I can show the starters too? I don't know if anyone put that out yet. I'll take a look. Man, poor Kings. Poor Sacramento Kings. Cat has been really good, Nicholas. That's true. I mean, he is an All-Star caliber player. He is. Embiid will miss the All-Star. Oh, Embiid is 1,000% missing the All-Star. Yeah. So in the Eastern Conference, there will be one injury replacement in the front court, which we'll have to talk about when we get there. So Hoop Central is the entire roster. Let me go take a look at that so I can pull that up. Thank you. Hoodie, appreciate you. Thank you. Saving the stream. Okay. Let me share this one. Stop this one. Go over to the other side. I'm learning, figuring out how to stream. We're figuring out on the fly. Okay. These are your Western Conference All-Stars. These are all of them. So if you want to take a full look, appreciate it. Do I think Randall's making it? Yeah, but he's not going to play, I don't imagine. So that's actually 2 replacements in the front court, which makes things way easier if you ask me. Am I upset Chet didn't make it? Nah, Zach, I'm not, because he's struggled a little bit as of late, and the West is really tough. So I'm not super upset. He'll be there a lot of times in his career. This PG slander is from non-basketball players. PG's been really good. I don't mind the Clippers having 2 All-Stars. I don't mind it. Wemby ain't make it. That's crazy. Like, Wemby's been really good, but he's missed a bunch of games playing not the second half of every back-to-back. Has a minutes limit. I'm not surprised Wemby didn't make it. Plus, the team is really bad. Wemby's been fantastic. He's going to be an all-star for years to come. I don't think this was his season. But Wemby's going to get a lot of, I just saw someone say in the chat, Paul George because of Indy. PG in Indiana. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. And PG's been nice. Paul George has been good this season. You're always going to have snubs. This year in particular is really tough. Like, when I was making my all-star predictions video, I don't think I've ever had more problems in terms of picking guys and not feeling like I was snubbing the hell out of people than this season. This season was rough. And in the Eastern Conference, it's going to be tough too. Lauri Markkanen's another guy that probably could have been on this list, or at least was probably in consideration. Jessica, no, they have not shown the East yet. There's still time. Right now, they're in a commercial break. East is coming up here in a moment. Who do you think replaces Embiid? Top ball, we're gonna have to see. Yeah, Aaron, I'm probably gonna make a video out of all this. I'm gonna make a video reacting to like all the All-Star reserves. That'll probably be up like tomorrow morning. So be on the lookout for that. Wemby, no Wemby. No Wemby on the list. Did not make it. Wemby's been great as a rookie. He's in a tough conference. And the Spurs have like 8 wins. Do we find out who replaces them today or later? Ice Cold, we figure out later. We got to wait. Precious Achua replaces Embiid. Okay, for sure, Michael, for sure. Also, 700 people in here. Appreciate y'all. This is crazy. Like, I legit decided to do this like 15 minutes beforehand. So I appreciate y'all. Two Lakers is crazy. I mean, they're both playing really good. The team isn't good, of course, but okay. I'm going to stop sharing this right now. We're doing the Eastern Conference reserves. Eastern Conference reserves are happening right now. Yes, that's everyone. Jaylen Brown is the first reserve. Okay. Jaylen Brown, like, I believe I had him on my list, but he felt like someone that could maybe be on the fringe. So this immediately means someone's probably getting left out. Can I put East? I will Giannis Muse as soon as we get the full list. We're waiting on it right now. Jaylen Brown just got announced. So he's the first reserve. Need more streams, Goat? I want to stream more, for sure. I say this every time I stream, but I do want to stream more. I'm expecting Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson coming up here soon, probably. No Alperen Şengün. Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, no surprise at all. I would have had Donovan Mitchell starting over Dame. Donovan Mitchell would have been starting for me. Yeah. Jaylen Brown is a solid pick. I like Jaylen Brown as a pick. Why you guys are not liking the video? Giannis Muse, thank you. Leave a like, subscribe while you're here. Appreciate it, y'all. Next one I'm imagining is going to be Brunson. I think Brunson comes up next. All right, Kenny Smith. Jalen Brunson. Shout JB. Cool for Jalen Brunson. He probably should have been on here last year. They couldn't deny him this year. I feel like Trae Young is getting snubbed. Trae Young may not be on this list. I'm letting you know right now. Trae Young may not be on here. I would be surprised. Brunson should have started. He could have, but it's tough. All right. Coming up next, we have who's up next? Bam Adebayo. Cool. I'm glad Bam made it. Part of me was a little bit worried, but Bam is very deserving. So we've got Bam Adebayo. So Bam, Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson are the 4 right now. There's 3 left. Those are the 4 we have, 3 left. I would have Maxey on here. I think Maxey should be coming up here soon. Chuck saying, wow. Julius Randle. Randle was deserving of being on here for sure. Randle's not going to play. He's injured. But Randle did deserve to make the list at the very least. Is it Maxey injured? He is doing one, but I think he'll still get the selection at the very least. So this is Julius Randle. So 2 Knicks. Yeah, did not. I'm surprised Chuck said wow to that. I thought it was going to be someone crazy ukulele when he said wow. Who have they announced for the East? Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell, Bam Adebayo. 2 players left. Maxey should be one of these. Philadelphia 76ers, Tyrese Maxey. Shout out to Maxey. I'm glad he's on here. Shout out to Maxey. We got Tyrese. That's a huge W from the coaches. Huge W for Tyrese Maxey. We've got 1 spot left. 1 spot. Favorite team is the Thunder. 1 spot left. It could be Paolo. It could be Scotty. It could be another Celtic, like a 3rd Celtic. Only 1 spot left. Trae Young could also be on here. We'll see about Trae. We'll see about Trae. It's going to be close. Okay, 1 starter left. Ernie's opening it up. It could be a Celtic, Trae, Scotty, Paolo. We are going to have 2 front court, like 2 more front court guys that will be added on, so... Last one is Paolo Banchero. Okay. I thought Paolo was going to be on here. Shout out to Paolo getting it in his 2nd season. So we've got the All-Star reserves for both conferences. Let me see if a tweet's put out now that I can go ahead and pull up for y'all to show you the full list. I'm guessing maybe Hoop Central put something out. Here are the reserves. Okay. I'll go ahead and pull it up. Share screen. This is the Eastern Conference ones, right? Okay. Here are the All-Star reserves for the East. Let's talk about who didn't make it. Trae Young is not on here. And I got to say, Trae is having a crazy season. Trae Young is not on here. No. 27 points per game, 11 dimes. Trae is not on here. So that's rough. No Trae. No Scotty. He's not on there. No like Porzingis. No Derek White. Those guys aren't on there. Now, Julius Randle is hurt, so he won't play. Embiid won't play. So we need 2 more front court guys. I think Scotty's one of them. In fact, I don't even know if it matters with positions. I think it probably will be positional, but I imagine Scotty's going to be one of those guys. The question is, would it be like who else in the front court would make it? I mean, maybe Porzingis, maybe. Yeah, the coaches don't seem to really like Trae Young. They don't really seem to like him. Siakam, Jimmy, those are some guys that can make it. Jared Allen, Adam Williams, great call. Jared Allen is amazing. Yes, Steph did make it, Andrew. He did. I'm imagining at some point we're going to get a tweet that like gives us the full rosters for both. Is what I'm hoping for. It's tough for Trae Young, though. Like, it's a tough year for snubs. A lot of guys got snubbed. Jared Allen does deserve some consideration. Show West. I want to find one that has all the All-Stars. Is there any... If anyone has seen a tweet that has all the All-Stars for both conferences, let me know. I'm trying to find it at the moment. I feel like the NBA is probably going to put out a graphic like that. Let me see if I can check that. NBA... No, they have not put anything like that out there. Okay. If anyone sees anything, at me in it on Twitter. When are injury replacements coming? Shady Cricket, they'll come soon. They'll come soon. Siakam lost the first 4 games. What is bro waffling about? Siakam's so good. NBA Central put something out. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. Who added me in that? It was Nets Talk IG. Appreciate you. Okay, let's go ahead and pull that up. Let's see. Stop this screen. Go to the next one and NBA Central. Okay, these are all the reserves. Is this going to show all of them? Okay, there we go. These are all the reserves. Injury replacement Sunday. They'll come soon. Let me know what y'all think. Who are your biggest snubs? De'Aaron Fox is one of them. Domantas Sabonis. I know Şengün, a lot of people have mentioned. Saw people mention like Kyrie Irving over there in the Western Conference. Lauri Markkanen in the Eastern Conference. Scotty Barnes. Kristaps, Derek White. Jared Allen. Trae Young. Some big snubs for sure. Also, have y'all seen that? The fact that, so with the All-Star coach, it's whoever is the one seed at a certain point. And right now, it's the one seed at a certain point. So it would be Joe Mazzulla to coach the All-Star game for the East. But because you can't coach it 2 years in a row, it might be Doc Rivers, which is crazy for a guy who just started coaching like a few days ago. I feel like Scotty Barnes probably will be a replacement. How does it work with all-star injuries? Who plays? So they pick replacements, and it typically is someone of the same position group. So I think Scotty Barnes will probably be an all-star. He'll probably be on here. Him, if I had to imagine two guys from the front court, it would be Scotty Barnes and probably Kristaps Porzingis, if I had to guess. So. No Drew Holiday. Nope. Tuck is 0-2 with the Bucks. Yeah, and he might end up coaching the All-Star game. So I feel bad for Trae Young. I feel bad for Trae Young and the Kings guys. That's rough. That's rough. No Wemby either. I saw a lot of people mention him. Do you think Jared Allen might replace Embiid? I mean, maybe. Reggie Miller is somewhere shocked because of no Derek White. Yeah, Reggie Miller was really pushing for Derek White. LaMelo got snubbed. I mean, if he played games, but LaMelo's been hurt all season. So, what do you mean Derek White snub? I mean, Joe, he was someone in consideration. Like, I like the guys over him. I'm not saying that he should have been on there over them. I'm just saying in terms of guys that maybe could have made it. Excuse me. Derek White was someone who was deserving of consideration at the very least. Better see Clay replace Embiid. They're not in the same conference. But anyways, these are my thoughts on these are the All-Star reserves. Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, Bam Adebayo, Julius Randle, Tyrese Maxey, Paolo Banchero in the East. Anyone you surprised made it? Not really. I think everybody kind of made sense. There wasn't any massive surprises like last year with Drew making it, even though Drew was good. It was kind of surprising. Over in the Western Conference, Kawhi, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Paul George, and Kat. These are the reserves, and then the starters are, of course, out there. They've been out there for a little while. We're probably going to see some injury replacements for Embiid and Julius Randle. Any thoughts on the Steven Adams trade? He'll be cool as a backup center for the Rockets next year. He'll be cool. I don't know what it means for the Grizzlies. Like, I don't know who their center will be next season when he's healthy or when he was supposed to be healthy. But yeah, these have been the reserves in the East. West reserves, Kawhi, AD, D-Book, and Steph, Paul George, Kat. But all right, they're going to go ahead and head towards tip-off. Yeah, I need to go ahead and I'm going to hop on the podcast with my brother. There'll be a new episode tomorrow where we're reacting to this stuff. We're going to talk about the trade deadline. So go check out the two-man game. I post about it on my community tab whenever a new episode comes out. But go sub to the channel. Go watch the new podcast episode when it comes out tomorrow. I'll probably have a video out tomorrow morning about my reaction to the All-Star reserves. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts on that and some of my biggest snubs, go check that out. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, again, I decided to do this like 15 minutes before I went live, and y'all really showed out like 700 viewers. Y'all are crazy. Really appreciate the support. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed to the channel. I want to go live more. Hopefully I will be back at some point here soon. But yeah, I appreciate y'all as always. Take care and peace.